Picture room 1946. We see words guard streets, ration cards, and Delia, a woman whose word is inched with bruises, unpaid bills, and the burden of families. In the films, There's Still Tomorrow, we see her scrap floors, swallow insults, and cradle dreams in secret. Her labels? Wife, mother, servant. Fast forward to today. Different streets, same cages. The labels' names have changed. Emotional, bossy, too ambitious, not ambitious enough. But the prison of expectations for women remains. From Delia, I feel the power of women and the harmfulness of the labels given to women. So today, we declare war on these labels, not to find better ones, but to shatter the very machine that creates them. Let's begin. Today's speech is divided into 4 parts. Labels are everywhere, so we must know the roots and manifestations of them. There are 2 major categories of labels. In terms of historical baggage, first, physiological differences. Women, due to their biological functions, were deemed to more suited in the household. And second, economic dependence. Historically, women liked independent economic means and property rights. And third, legal restrictions. Some laws and customs restricted women's access to many things. And in terms of societal and cultural conditioning, first, media. In traditional media, women characters often portrayed as being emotional or in need of protection. Second, family education. In some families, there are differences in the distribution of household chores and expectations towards daughters and sons. Third, language itself has differences between the gender-specific vocabulary and the descriptive language. Labels are very diverse and there are some manifestations of the boxes. In terms of appearance and behavior, women should be beautiful and gentle, should be able to manage a household. In workplaces, women are recognized not suitable to be a leader, and women's ability also be questioned, like female drivers drive poorly. In life choices, women must get married and have children or be a housewife. So why must we break these labels? Because the cost of this invisible change is far too high. This harms to the individual. It suppresses women's identity, suppresses their true interests and personalities to social expectations, leads to inner conflicts and depression. They limited the potential of the women. It hinders women to exploring STEM fields, engaging risky innovation, or pursuing the leadership position. And they push unnecessary pressure to women. Some impossible perfect standards leads to physical and physiological stress to women. And labels also harm society. First, loss of talent and innovation. The entire society will lose the huge distributions that women may make in various fields such as science, technology, business, and politics. And labels are perpetuate this inequality. They are the core support of this unfairness. Finally, if a world full of labels is a cage for everyone, for the talent to show, for the freedom for a fairer and stronger future. So the labels must go, they must stop. And how do we build a society without them? It starts with each of us. First, we look inside the self-awareness and personal challenge. If some thoughts like she should or she shouldn't pops into her head, stop. Ask yourself, where does this thought come from and is this really true or fear? And second, recognize the labels. Encourage everyone, regardless of gender, to reflect on whether they hold the default or the gender labels in their hearts, and embrace authenticity. To be brave, chase the things you love, do what you want to do. And second, changing language and action. Mind your language. Avoid words or comments using old labels. And support a woman's diverse choices about her jobs, what she lives, how she looks, and what she truly enjoys. Finally, broader advocacy and support. We often hear saying girls help girls, so women must unite together and be each other's courage and motivation. Next, we should stand behind the rules and policies that tell the true equal. Last, promote education, support teaching about respect, fairness in our homes, in workplaces, in schools. Labels are the cages that imprison the individual and harm to society. So, it's time to take the labels off, because when the labels come off, the limits come off. For women, for men, for everyone. So let's shatter these boxes together. Thank you very much.